Hello, everyone. This is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, I'm back to share another lawn care video with you. Hey, hope everybody's out there been doing good, and hey, y'all getting ready to have a good time here in the summer. Y'all know what time it is. A lot of graduations is going on, and that's the time that you have to get into these lawns. I used to have that every year where customers would call me because they would have their son or daughter was graduating. They wanted to get that lawn looking good. And guess what? I was there to do it for them. And hey, right here, I'm here to get this customer lawn looking good. Hey, look here. Oh, I wanted to tell y'all know I'm using that trimmer line, that 1.5555, that heavy duty, which I shared in a video earlier. And I must say that line is really good there. That's some good thick a line, and it will take some stuff down. Wood will take some stuff down. Put a good edge on it too. As you notice, I'm walking on the inside of the lawn to do that edge. What that is years ago, I had some helpers out with me, and I'd always ask them to stay in the lawn when you trimming, so that they would bump up against the curb or the concrete in the driveway, so that it wouldn't push the edge job back into the lawn. You'd be like, wait a minute, what's going on? Why come this edge is so far into the lawn? And it should be, close to the sidewalk or the curb. I mean, I was like, wait a minute, what y'all doing? Wait a minute, you messing this up. And then, after you keep visiting the property, if, working from the outside, I say, man, I say they edging it way too much. You tearing up the lawn, so it's not going to look neat. So I asked them to just stay in the lawn and edge, so that you won't pull that back, and the trimmer line, it'll bump up against the concrete, and it looked it better, and because I was like, no, some of them, they couldn't hold the trimmer, they, oh man, just mess it all, talking about the edge of them. I was like, nah, I'll just edge it. That's all right. Just mow. Just mow the lawn for me, please. Just mow. Can you get that right for me? Can you do that? And half of them wouldn't do that right either. I'm asking them to do something and get the mower. Hey, the mower won't start. What you mean it won't start? Well, of course it's not going to start. You got the mower down low to the ground. Oh, and y'all already know that old slang, my bag. No, it's my mower. And I have someone that's not functional using it. You're going to tear my mower up. You're trying to pull it. The blade is touching the ground, and you're trying to crank it up on the ground. Man, come on now. Let the wheels up on the mower. Oh, God, guys. Oh, I tell you. Oh, I tell you. When I had some help, guys, it wasn't no help. It was those times. Let me tell you how it was. Well, I don't drink and I don't smoke. But if I would have kept that help, it would have led me to that. It'll make you want to have a drink or a smoke. And I was like, what's got to go? They got to go. Because I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to start drinking and smoking, trying to deal with them. Let somebody else deal with that, because what can I say? And I would have a lot of customers, and I would always wonder why some of them would smoke and why some of them drink. And I say they must have had some helpers like what I had. Come on, man. I don't need no more help. That's okay. And this is another thing. I would be out doing these lawns just like you see me right here working right here today. You see me on this lawn doing this, right? So I'm up here doing it. Somebody come up, hey man, you need some help? I look around, and I don't think I have no for help sign on my truck saying I'm not harming. No. I'm not harming nobody. I ain't looking for no help. I'm fine just like I am by myself. Because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to let somebody help me. And I know what they want, some quick, fast cash. And that's that. Quick, fast cash. And they'll say, oh, I'll help you, man. I'd be so tired when I had help, I said, well, I was better off just doing this by myself. And and it's great to have help. Sometimes it'll speed the process up, and depending on what type of job you're doing, it'll speed the process up. It's supposed to be faster with the right help. But if you don't get the right help, oh man, you can just forget it. You can just forget it. You know, I yeah. What can I'm trying to tell you. It's something I remember about. I had a helper. And y'all know I have a standard mower, right? Stand on mower. Well, I had some help. I didn't really never say much about what had happened to that mower. I had some help, and they blew my engine up on it. I didn't really say nothing about it, but I had help, and they blew the engine up. How? I don't know. And I said, well, what did you hit? Told me he ran it into a tree. You ran my mower into a tree. Yeah. I'm like, okay. Mower come back all smoking. Pup, pup. Like, what the? Guys, that was that time there. I was passing a lot of liquor stores, and it almost started me to drinking. But I didn't. I said I wouldn't do it, and I didn't do it. I said this guy got to go. I was too far from pulling into that liquor store that day. I didn't go though. I didn't go. I didn't take no drink. I done made it this far in life, not without drinking and smoking. I said one thing. No, that them kind of people will make you an alcoholic. I mean, look here. I would have been Alcoholic Anonymous, please, because you'd have to. I mean, that more. Man, I was sick about that more though. I still got it. I bought a brand new engine. I got the bolts all loosened on it, but I just never put the new one on there. I got it. I got a brand new engine in the box, ready to go to put on that right standard more. Now I'm retired. I ain't even working, but I'm gonna finish it up. I'm gonna still put the engine on, and I may just get rid of the whole mower. That's another thing. I got some. What is this? Some people. Well, hey man, where you? No, okay. They'll ask me about something. Some equipment and all this and that, and I understand. I'm like, hey, that stuff costs money, man. It costs. What you gonna do with it? Well, you ain't working no more. What? I'm not working no more. Man, I work when I want to work. Why you need to know what I'm going to do with it anyway? Sound like you wanting something. Then, they wanting something, but then I'm like, they don't want to pay no money for it like I paid for it. I understand. Somebody come to you, they always wanting something for nothing. I understand it. But I had to work for it, and I had to pay the price for it. So I got out there in that hot sun and worked and paid for those mowers. And it was and that's the kind of earning that you do sun up to sun down. Get up early in the morning, go get it. And that's what I did, guys. But anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the mowers. Asking me questions. I don't never ask nobody no questions what they doing or nothing. I ain't looking to see what they doing. I'm gonna be doing what I'm doing, what I want to do, when I want to do it. That's me. And as you see right today, what I'm doing right here, I'm doing a little lawn care work here. I'm getting this lawn all taken care of. I'm getting it all edged up and all, getting that, all looking good. I'm getting that, taking care of that for the customer. You notice I finished that other part in the middle of the lawn right there. Got all those weeds and all of that all taken care of. Got that looking clean right in there. And right now, what I'm doing, I'm just touching up little spots there in the driveway, little grass growing in the cracks of the driveway. So I'm getting that all taken care of right there. Getting that out of there. Little spots like that. As long as no car around or anything, I'll take care of it. Now, if there's a car, I'm not going to take care of it. I'm just moving along because because those things are dangerous, and anything can fly up and hit a window, break a window out, anything, dent a car, whatever. Nah, as long as you're free and you got distance away, then you're okay. And so I'm right here, just cleaning up a little bit right there at the edge of the driveway, trying to get that grass up out of there, right there. Yeah, get that out of there. So, yeah, we, get that right there. Yeah, going back over it again. And that's the thing. Sometimes you see that four line on there, that trim. That's some good stuff there. So right now, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the tailgate down, and I'm gonna get the ramp. I'm gonna get the ramp out of the bed of the truck, and I'm gonna get the mower off there and put it into the lawn so we can get that all mowed down. And I have the bagger with me, so it's what it is. I wanted it'll pick up all of those old I don't know what that is in that lawn, weeds or something other. But we're gonna get it all clean. We want to give it a good clean appearance. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a good, clean appearance there. So as soon as I get this ramp off, these folding ramps. Those ramps are kind of heavy. Well, they get heavier in the summertime. I mean, when it gets up to about 100 and something, 105, and you start messing with them ramps all day, oh, man. Them things there, they'll wear you out. But I have to use them because I'm not buying another trailer. I still have a trailer. I got let me see. I got my old trailer that I purchased back in what was that, 2012? Yeah, 2012. I still have that old trailer. And I just, I have to go get it. I really like the trailer that I had, the 14-footer. It was great, but once that trailer was stolen, it just changed my whole, just changed everything. I never felt the same again, because I was like, I was really enjoying that trailer. And when I had that trailer, I done a lot of landscaping jobs. I done a lot of cleanup jobs. And matter of fact, when I went to pick my trailer up and it was gone, I had a job to do that day that was a $4,000 job. And, I didn't have my trailer, so I just said, forget it. Just forget it. I mean, I could have went and bought another trailer. I could have even rented a trailer. I just said, forget it. It just changed my whole persona of you can't have nothing. I was like, just forget this. Actually, I had quit doing lawn care that day because I was like, man, I stole my trailer. I already, stole my backpack blowers, done stole my chainsaws, done stole my trimmers. I said, man. I was like, stuff keep getting stolen, and you get, and that's what got to me really. I'm tired of going and getting equipment. Thieves, something everywhere, and I'm like, so it just changed, the way I was feeling about it. I mean, it's great to do the work and have the equipment to do it, but you got thieves out there everywhere, and you got to be worried about a thief. You're worried about somebody stealing something all the time. I was like, you know what? Just forget it. Just forget it. I don't even want it anymore. That's the way I was feeling. I didn't want it anymore. I said, man, nah. So that's why, I work the way I work, working out of the bed of my truck with very minimum equipment. If I can, with a little bit that I feel like I want to do, that's what I do with the mower and the trimmers. I mean, because I love having my trailer. I mean, I could carry 3 or 4 mowers with me, and about 3 or 4 trimmers with me, and I'll just have huh, I would pull up. That was my mobile office. I could pull up and go to work. I mean, when I go to work, I might have like pull up, and if I got the free time, I will pull up and start working on a lawn. Next thing I know, in that day, I'm on one street, and I ended up getting like 6 lawns on that one street one day. Now I didn't have that's because I had free time and I could just take them on like that. Now if I had something scheduled, then no. But I would pull up on a Saturday. It wasn't nothing to pull up on a Saturday and make $2,000 mowing lawns. Yeah, a Saturday morning you get up early on a Saturday morning, and you know where the traffic is, and you know the right neighborhood. You go in there early Saturday morning. I mean, you got to get there about 7 and get in that lawn about 8, and you just start mowing, and people see you over there mowing. They start asking you, say, I live right here. Hey, can you come by and do my yard? Hey, I live right there. And I would stop and I mow this yard, then I mow this yard, then somebody else come and ask me, hey, can you mow my yard? I live right across the street over here. Hey, I live on the corner over here. Hey, I live on the other street over here. When you finish, can you come over here? And it will go on. And by the end of the day, it would be something like 7 p.m. And it's time to go home. It's been a good day on a Saturday. That's right, good day on a Saturday. I was like, wow. And that was fun. And the thing is, sometimes, like when I had my trailer, I pull up and I would say, well, okay, you want me to cut all these hedges and these bushes and all of that and everything? I said, well, I'm loaded with my equipment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down for you, and I'm going to tie it up, and I'm going to come back and pick it up. I'm going to come back tomorrow and pick it up. And I'll come back that next day and I put all that. Now, there's a dumping fee. Then I'll take it to the dump on a Monday. Now, they done paid for that. So I'm like, wow, I'm making money with that trailer. Because I was like, man, I got all that debris, and they want that debris all moved and everything. They're willing to pay for that. I'm like, okay, fine. And that was a part, doing those cleanup jobs with that trailer. And I'm sharing this information with y'all guys because I'm retired. I'm retired, but that's the way it was when I had my trailer and I was working on these lawns. Yeah, on a Saturday, I could do $2,000 on a Saturday. That's right. So I'm just sharing some information with you. And, during the week on the moors, oh, man. During the week, if you got the right setup, you can do very well in lawn care, working as a solo guy, not to have that, the headaches. I mean, having some help is great if you get the right help. I mean, the right help. And I mean, that's in anything. That's just like when you playing basketball, football, whatever, sport that you're into. If you got the right people on your team, you can win the game. If you don't have the right people in there, they haven't practiced, they staying out late and partying, and then they want to come and play the game, and they were running and they don't feel well and all. No, you're gonna lose the game. But you got the right team, you can win. And that's it. Basically anything. You put the things together. You're gonna be the coach, and you said, well, I'm gonna put this together and I'm gonna put a winning team together. And so, it's working a solo guy. You have to put your stuff together so that you can become a winner in your own business. And that's the thing. I mean, yeah, lawn care, yeah, you got to know how to. I mean, it's great. You can build a big lawn care business If you got the right people on your team, and you got to shop for the right people. I mean, you become the coach, and you put these people in a position to learn to earn. They're gonna help you earn. And you say, well, I need you back here. I need you in the backyard. I need you trimming. I need you edging. I need you blowing. And we're gonna time this, and we'll anticipation and what we're gonna do today. If you got X amount of guys, which you say is 3 guys, well, with 3 guys in a day, if you got everything organized, depending on the weather and the location, with 3 guys, you can finish 30 yards in a day. You know, depending on the location, drive time, and traffic and everything, you can get in and get out. You got a good team, and you do very well. But I never did have. I didn't have no team. It was just Team Curtis. Yeah, me find me. You get in there and you do it. It ain't gonna get done, and that's the way it worked for me. So well, what can I say? It worked out for me working a solo, and I'd have my days. I'd be like, yeah, it would be great to have some help and speed it up, but a lot of times guys didn't. That they came to me. Some of them I didn't pick. They just came to me, and I just helped them out, and went from there. And that's the way that went. And it was like, oh man, I give up on trying to have any help. I was like, oh god, well, some of them guys kind of shady. I didn't know where they came from, but nah, that's okay. That's okay. No, that's all right. I'll just do this myself, and that's what I've been doing. And it's been great. It's great. It worked out for me, and taking care of the lungs. And I mean, this is something that alleviate a lot of problems. Sometimes you just do things yourself and all. You can alleviate a lot of problems. Everybody stay happy, and you just do your thing. Cause I don't know, guys. It was like, I think back when I had helpers and they start helping you, don't work with you for a week, and now they want a raise. I'm like, what? You came to me, you don't have no vehicle, no nothing. Now you want a raise. How much? Okay, I'm gonna give you a raise. How much we talking? Well, I need a $50 raise. You need a what? $50. I want to make $150 a day. You want to make $150 a day? You want me to come and pick you up and pay you $150 a day? Yeah. That's what I want. And hey, I deserve that. I met you. You were walking. I gotta go pick you up and everything, and then you want me to feed you and oh boy, oh wow. Well, you know what? I think you do deserve $150 a day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you home, drop you off, and tomorrow you go looking for that $150 a day job that's gonna come and pick you up, drop you off, and feed you. Oh man, it's like that. It's like that. I want you to get what you deserve. Cause it costs. It costs to be the boss. If you want to be the boss, it's gonna cost you some money. So you can be your own boss, and you learn to pay all these bills and taxes and insurance and all this, advertisement, buying equipment, all of that. Oh man, what Oh, I was just playing. No, you ain't playing. You ain't playing. No, you ain't playing. You wants to make that money. You know goodness well if I gave you $150, you would take it. But I got it all factored in what the budget is for the day, and that ain't in the budget for the day. And it ain't gonna be in the budget today. It ain't gonna be in the budget tomorrow. It ain't gonna be in the budget no time. You go somewhere else And next time I see them guys, they still looking. Hey man, you changed your mind? You need some help? No, no, I ain't forgot what you said. Oh man, I was playing. I was playing. Well, you know what? I ain't playing. No, I ain't playing. I know that. I know I ain't playing. So I'm gonna stay doing what I'm doing. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time. No. Costing me too much money here. I gotta run here, run over there. And another thing, guys, you gotta drive sometimes like 15 miles, 20 miles, go pick somebody up and wake up in the morning. I mean, like I said, you want to have help. You got a lot of yards and you want to have some help and think that it'll be beneficial for you to get all this work taken care of. It's great. But as I say again, you got to have some good team players. If you ain't got nobody on your team that's gonna help you win the game, then that's not the one for you. And so you have to leave that along and do it yourself, and it'll work out. I mean, you with all the new technology and tools and mowers that they have today, you can get a lot of stuff accomplished by yourself. Trust me, you can map out a lot of ways to get a lot of work accomplished by yourself. I did it, and it was good. And working by myself, it was good. And I always say, yeah, it was great if you have some good help, somebody gonna help you on the team to win. But that wasn't happening, guys. So I was like, nah. Yeah. But as you can see, guys, I've been carrying y'all along and just telling my lawn care experience and how things were going for me when I was out there and all of that. And you see, I'm just carrying y'all along. You see, but I'm getting this backyard here all mowed up right here, and I'm doing this by myself. I'm getting it all mowed up, and then I'm going to come back and get everything trimmed up on this one, and I'll have it taken care of. And if I decide to go do another one, then I'll go do it. If not, I may do something else. Or tomorrow I'll go back out and do some more work there. And then that's the thing. It's a consistent base. People always want somebody to come out and service their lawn. And in my case, it's like I let a lot of people know, I'm retired, but they still what can I say? Still want to get in contact with me and, get me to still come. I've had a customer and I told him I retired and everything. And he went and told his wife. He said, well, he's retired. I don't think he's going to do anymore. And he came in, called me and says, hey, I told my wife that you had retired. And yeah, and she wanted to know, would you still, reconsider and come and cut our yard? I was like, what? Yeah. I told her I didn't really want to bother you, but she told me to just check and see with you, and I was like, okay. I said, okay. I got you. So I went on down there and, took care of the lawn for him and all. I was like, oh, man. And that happened a number of times, guys, to me. That's why y'all see me still doing some lawn care videos and all. Because I thought it was just going to be smooth where, you just quit and you just sit around and do nothing. But that gets kind of old and boring. Sitting around doing nothing every day. Nah. But that's why. And I said, well, you know what? Since I'm going to still do some lawn care work, I'm going to still do some lawn care videos and all. I'm going to still share some more of these lawn care videos of me doing some of this lawn care work here. And that's what I've been doing. And I'd like to thank y'all for, I gotta say, tuning in and checking it out and everything. So I'll try to share some of my experience with y'all of me out here just, doing this. And while I was on my lawn care journey, I'm sharing some of that in the stories here from and doing this lawn care here. As you can see, I finished up mowing this property. So right now, what I'm doing, I'm on I'm gonna finish getting this here all trimmed up. I'm gonna trim up in this area, trim around the foundation of the home, and then come back and trim around the fence and all of that. It's gonna take a little time, and we're gonna get it all looking good back here. So that's what I'm doing right here. Got the trimmer going and everything. So I'm gonna get that out looking good. And just a few minutes now, you'll see some tracks in this lawn. What that is, it rained last week, and I would have taken care of this lawn last week for the customer, but it rained so hard. I mean, that's where it was on the news where it was flooding and everything, and couldn't get out, couldn't get out to do anything. So basically over the weekend it still rained some. So now, they're saying it might be some more rain. So that's why, I said, well, let me go on and do it before it gets too wet. Now it was kind of soggy back there, but I managed to get it mowed and just get a few tracks in it. Not too many. Not too, I mean, it's wet. And you'll see me when I'm mowing, trimming over there side the home, and then along the fence there is some water hole. And see, the trimmer string is hitting that water up there. There's a lot of water there. So I'm getting that all trimmed up. Gonna get it looking good though, still. But a little water like that wasn't too bad. Hey guys, but I'm out of here, and I hope y'all have enjoyed the video. Bye for now.